power from the power unit. Video card, Radeon 9250 PCI. Grab a screw, grab that, and we're going to be doing another case project. We're going to be taking components of one case to build. BAM! This is what we got here. Let's see how much it looks like. Yeah. Old school, Sanford and Son stuff at its best.
Hi, my name is Paul. Today we're going to be doing a little computer project. Pardon the clutter. Well, we're going to be doing another case project. We're going to be taking the components of one case and we're going to be putting it into another computer case. The computer case that I'm going to be installing to is the Antec NSK4400. And I like this case because Antec cases in general, they're pretty quiet and they're pretty energy efficient cases. So this is going to be another series build, and I kind of had to do it in haste in the midst of another project. So just bear with me as we kind of go through this.
Now, the specs that I'm removing from one case to this case are not really worth writing home about. It's actually an old computer, but it serves some important purposes in terms of some of the software applications that I use, and plus the Windows XP license. So that's really what the value of this is. So it's like I don't really want to go buy another system and go and reinstall all this other software. Really, what prompted me to do this project anyway was the power supply fan went, and the system was pretty much, it would turn on, and then it would run until the thing got hot. I had to take everything off to keep it cool to even get it to run. But yeah, the fan is seized, and it's this part, all of it's pretty old stuff, but still, we can still get some good years of use out of it, considering. Now, what the specs are, it's really an AMD Athlon, I guess it's an 900 megahertz processor. We're running for the RAM, running 256 megabytes of RAM. The hard drive about 40 gigabyte, and we're running Windows XP. The video card, I have a Radeon Diamond. This is the 9250. Yeah, it's the 9250. So it's a good card. That's part of the secret of what makes this computer run so good as well. Then you got the other, the other standard cards such as your video. Actually, no, not video. I'm sorry. Your audio and your network card. So, and pretty much we're doing this to a GA-71XE board. Pretty much I've studied this board, figured out what all the wire connections are, this, that, and the other. So now we're going to get started on this project, and the first thing to eliminate some of the clutter in this box and make access easier, I'm going to remove the power supply unit. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Okay, with the power supply removed and all its wires disconnected, you could see that it's pretty much looks a little bit less cluttered. Now, as far as when we get the motherboard into the new case, we only have the 24 power standard ATX power supply, and considering this is like a motherboard from like 1999 per se, that's pretty much all we have to look for in terms of power in this motherboard. So really what we're going to do next, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to test the power supply in the new case using the tester. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I have a Thermaltake Dr. Power. I bought this at Radio Shack. It only costs I think about a little less than 25 bucks, something like in that neighborhood. And what it does is it gives you indication to make sure that your unit is putting out the power, your PSU is putting out the power necessary to run the board. So out of all the cables, I decided that I'm just going to, well actually I know for a fact that I just have to use pretty much this string of drive, power supply, and the motherboard power supply. So I have the plug, it's live, so I'm going to put it into the power supply, PSU, and then I'm going to, let's see here, my hands are kind of yada yada yada. I'm going to turn on the power of the power supply unit, and you're going to hear a beep. Let's see here. Now I'm seeing an interesting indication. It doesn't put out the negative 5 volt. Okay, no big deal, no big deal. Which is this is a little different. Let's try this again. I got the new. Just want to run the test, and this is just for the power supply for the motherboard connected. So I should hear a beep. Some light should light up. The voltage indicated is +5, +3.3, -12 volts, PG, and then the 12 volts, +5 VSB. Okay. Now I'm going to test it with connecting one of our dry supplies. Okay, I'm satisfied with the indications that I see here. Now we're just going to go ahead and we're going to take all the parts off of this unit here and go forth with the install. I'm going to start first with disconnecting the CD drive, the floppy drive, and the hard drive, and then bringing them on over into this case. For grounding, I'm going to hand touch the case.